Welcome to another episode of Martha Speaks Pops. I did another mini haul, so let's get started. The first pop that I wanted to show you guys is Pepe Le Pew from Looney Tunes. So when I first saw this pop, I was super excited because I just started re-watching the Looney Tunes that I used to watch from when I was a kid. And I actually encourage you guys to do that because as a kid, you don't really catch on to a lot of the jokes that are kind of, I wouldn't say more for adults, but you kind of understand the humor a lot better of what's geared towards just the kids and what's geared towards the adults. So it's been pretty fun rewatching all those episodes, like the things that went over my head as a kid. You know, now they actually make sense, and it's actually pretty funny. It's really simple humor, but it's still really funny. So let me actually show you the back of the box so you can check out the line. And let's pop this baby open. So it looks like they have the plastic locks. So this is the pop. And he has a really nice big tail. I really like that about him. And he's holding a rose in his mouth, which is pretty cool because that's what he always did to try to win the ladies over. So that's that one. Pretty cool. So the next pop that I want to share with you guys is Quasimodo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now, this movie doesn't really stand out. It's not one of my favorites, but you guys know I like Disney movies, and the pop looked pretty cool. Let me actually show you the box. So this is what the back looks like. And this is Funko 2019 Summer Convention Limited Edition exclusive. So let's get him out carefully. And he also has the plastic locks, which is awesome. Now he's holding a gargoyle, and it looks like the Ace of Hearts, which is a neat little detail that they put on this one. And he looks just like he did in the movie. So I'll bring him up close. And I'll spin him around. Now this pop isn't a bobble. I don't know if any of the ones, we're going to find out if I got any bobbleheads. You guys know that those are my favorite. So I think I've only seen this movie one time. And I actually don't even own this movie yet, but because I am a collector, I'm sure I'll end up picking it up sooner or later. So he looks pretty cool. And the third pop I got was the original Human Torch, and this is the 80-year anniversary. And when I saw this pop, I had to pick him up because this is actually the very first Marvel comic that was ever released. And I read retelling of the story that's written by Kurt Busiek, and the illustration is by Alex Ross. And I actually have the book, which I'll show you guys in just a second so you guys know what I'm referencing. So this is the book that I read. It's this one right here. And just to give you a little backstory on this story, the Human Torch was kept from all humanity because his dad was a scientist. And he knew that the scientist knew that his son, which is the Human Torch, had this ability that when he came into contact with oxygen, he would like burst into flames. So he kept him kind of in captivity. He describes it as being in a cement tomb. And one day, that cement tomb had a crack in it. And he kept saying that he wanted to be free again. He didn't want to be trapped in that cement tomb anymore. So as soon as the cement tomb had a crack in it, he was able to escape. And then he started kind of running amok around the city. And in the city, in one of these situations, he ends up running into Namor the Submariner. So let's take him out. Oh, and he is a bobble. That's awesome. Super cool. I really like the detail that they did on the top of his head, all these flames. The flames get lighter as you go up, and they really did a nice job. I'll show you the top as well. But let's spin him around so you guys can get a good view of him. And he is the bobble, which is a big plus in my book. So these are what the flames look like on the top. See if you can tell. And I'll sit him down so you guys, pretty cool. I like that a lot. So in this story, he comes across him and Namor the Submariner. They get into these scuffles around town. And so that brings me to my next pop. Namor the Submariner. And it is also referencing that same comic book in the back of the other the original Human Torch. So let's pop him open. And they actually, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they actually made a reference to Namor in Avengers Endgame. And it's when Okoye is talking to Black Widow saying that there are underwater earthquakes happening. So that was kind of the reference that they made to him in Endgame. Oh, man, he's really stuck in there. That's what she said. He looks pretty cool. And I like that they have the plastic locks on this one. So I gotta take him out pretty carefully. Awesome. Yeah, let me hold him up for you guys. So that's what he looks like. He's holding his Triton. I'll spin him around so you guys can tell. And look at the detail on his ankles. Really cool. It's kind of hard to spin him around because he's wiggling. His head isn't stable, so I got to be careful with this guy. So let's put them both together. Pretty cool. I'm really happy about these pops. So yeah, when I saw them, I just had to get them. And I think there's more that are going to come out too. So be on the lookout for those as well. I'm sure I'm going to pick them up. I can't help myself. So the last pop I bought is really cool. It is this Hot Topic exclusive from the movie It. And I'm not sure if you guys are fans or not, but because the second movie is coming out soon, I'm sure you guys have seen trailers. To me, the second movie actually looks a little more scarier than the first one. And when I saw this pop being released at Hot Topic, I mean, this pop looks a lot different than any of the other pops that I've seen before, so I just couldn't resist. So this will be my first time opening this up in front of you guys and checking out, see what they got. Okay. So, all right. So there's a little keychain. That's the SS Georgie, the little boat. That's kind of cool. And then there's a pin. This is like a cool pin, actually. I'm not a pin person, but this is pretty cool. I love dairy on the red balloon. That's kind of cool. Now, I'm not a pin collector, so I won't be doing anything with it. I like it. And I'm not sure what's in here. Let's check it out. It has like a sewer line kind of cover. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. In the back of the box, it has a little tree. And then it has the side of the house. And here's what the front of the house looks like. And then the other side of the house. Oh, I didn't notice. There's a little red balloon. Cool. All right. Big reveal. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Pennywise. Nice. So I'll turn this little guy around. Looks like a little mini figure coming out of a Jack in the Box type of toy. We'll put this guy back. Now for the good stuff. So when you guys see this pop, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Ta-da! Pennywise. So this is the line. Now this is the first It pop that I've ever bought. So this particular one really got my attention. When I saw all the other ones, I was like, the only other one that kind of interested me was a Pennywise Funhouse, and that's the one with the clown. This one here with the really long tongue. That's the only one that I kind of thought was interesting. But it wasn't enough for me to really get it. I was like, oh, whatever. But when I saw this one, I figured I had to get it. So, oh, he also has plastic locks, which is cool. So here he is. Big old mouth, lots of teeth. And he's guiding them right into his mouth. I really like the detail that they did on this pop. I've never seen a pop like this before. This is not a bauble, but he still has a lot of nice features on him. So, I can't wait for the movie to come out. I'm going to definitely be checking it out. That was the last pop of my mini haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which pop was your favorite. If you have any more additional information for Namor or the original Human Torch, that might help me. I'm still trying to develop my knowledge on all these characters, so please feel free to comment below. Let me know what's going on. And which pop was your favorite? Do you like the Looney Tunes? Do you like the Marvel pops, or is this one your favorite? I have to say that this one might be my favorite, just because he looks so different other than the other ones that I have. So I'll for sure be putting him out on my little display here, especially because Halloween is right around the corner, so I'm looking forward to getting a lot of other Halloween themed pops, so stay tuned. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!